In this video, I'm going to explain how to use Red Rhino software with PlanSwift to estimate using Red Rhino assemblies. There's hundreds and hundreds of pre-built assemblies in Red Rhino, and it speeds up the process a lot. Now, an assembly is all the components it takes to make a whole. As an example, there's receptacle assemblies that include like the plug and plate and 4S box and plaster ring and ground pigtail and wire nuts. Now I'm just explaining this, I'm not showing you a diagram of it, but assemblies are what makes it really fast to use Red Rhino. So after you upload your assembly and product catalog, I'm just going to drill down this assembly catalog. I'll click at the top right, you see I'm clicking on the plus sign next to assemblies. I'm going to go into a commercial. I'm showing how to estimate commercial project here. And I'm going to select on receptacles. Now you just keep drilling down in this assembly catalog. Let me just move this over a little bit. You just keep drilling down until you find the right assembly. Here it's receptacles, plastic plates. I'm going to click the plus sign. That's what I'm looking for. And then it's going to produce or show or display, I should say, the assemblies. Now I happen to know I'm looking for a standard grade assembly right here. It's assembly number 6, but it is standard grade, just a 20 amp duplex. Now I click on the green dot to digitize, and then it has me select the section that I want it to go in. So I'm going to do that. I'll click the folder, click the drop down, site work, feeders, branch, and lighting. So I'm going to select branch and lighting here and click OK. Now when I count these, they're going to appear in that folder or section. I'm going to start with just going to this room and explaining this. Now since I've digitized here, I see the red digitizer is lit. I just go click on the receptacles. Now this project has all kinds of different symbols for receptacles, more than most, okay? But I know these are duplex, so I'll just click either next to it or on top of it. I like to click next to them. Okay, so I just go click and count all my receptacles. And when I'm done counting them, and let me just say that I would count them on the entire page. Again, this set of plans has lots of different plans, symbols, I should say, for receptacles. But you just go through and you click on each one to count them. And as I do, the count shows up over here. See that? So as you click on them here, it's counting digitally. Now, eventually what you're going to do is you're going to export these to Red Rhino. And when you do, it'll display all the parts and pieces for that assembly. I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to stop digitizing. Now I decided to continue. I'm going to go ahead and count some of these quad receptacles. So what I have to do is, again, look in the assembly catalog on the right-hand side here. I happen to know that number 12 assembly is a double duplex or a quad. It says 2 duplex. See that? So I'm going to digitize there, and I'm just going to, you got to select the section there, and it's in branch and lighting already, so I'm just going to click OK. And again, I just go through and click beside each item, and it counts them and lists them in my count here. So I would go through this whole plan, and I would count every single quad in here. And again, when you're done, you'll export them. Now, I'm not going to show the process of exporting these. I'm just going to do it, and I'll show you the results in Red Rhino. But before I go to Red Rhino, I just want to point out that, let me collapse this, this receptacle assembly catalog here. There's receptacle assemblies in here, and oops, I'm clicking around here too much. So there's light fixture assemblies, switch assemblies, dimmer assemblies, receptacles, and so on. Go through here and just practice and see what they are, and find out what they are and use them, okay? The assemblies make it tremendously faster to estimate. You don't have to count every part and piece then, okay? Now I will actually go to Red Rhino and show you the results. Now in Red Rhino, I've exported the counts of these two assemblies. Here we see on this first line here, it shows a description of the assembly. Now I counted 9 of those digitally, okay? So it shows 9 4S boxes, 9 plaster rings, some mounting hardware, 9 duplex, and so on, okay? Now I also imported 5, or I should say counted and imported 5 quad receptacles. So that includes 5 boxes, 5 2-gang rings, see it right here, 5 mounting hardwares for 50 cents each, 10 duplex receptacles, right, because it's 5 quads, and so on. Plates, ground pigtails, and wire nuts. So that's why it's so fast to use Red Rhino software with PlanSwift, okay, for electrical projects. That's all for this video. Oh, I just do want to point one more thing out. We do have the training videos. I'm just going to click home now in Red Rhino. It shows you how to export and everything else. Down here at the bottom, you click on all videos. So I'll click on all videos at the bottom. I'm showing you the PlanSwift videos. Click on the plus sign next to PlanSwift and PlanSwift training videos. Click the plus sign and it displays the PlanSwift videos here. Okay, so it shows you how to do everything A to Z using Red Rhino with PlanSwift. That's all for this video. Again, just use the assemblies in Red Rhino with PlanSwift.